Hi there, Han. It's Marcy here, and here's your video. Now, what I'm going to go over here today in this video is a few things that you could do if you wanted to beat out your competitors with your online presence. I noticed that you were running paid ads, so that's why I like to educate business owners when they're running ads that that how this all works. Your paid ads are going to go at the top of the page, as you know. Now, the search that I did was in I have my browser here in Abbotsford, so I wanted to make sure I put your exact business name in here so that I could get your map listing to come out, and I did see, if your map listing is optimized the way you want it, that you are actually servicing Abbotsford, because sometimes when you do paid ads, they'll be having your ads show up in areas that you have no intention to going to, which is really crappy, because then for sure the person's clicked on it and then they find out that you don't even go there. So back to the listings. Let's just take Abbotsford because it does show on your map there that you service. So I'll use this as an example. So as you know, your paid ads are going up on the top. This area here is your maps listing, your Google My Business listing, and then down here we call this organic listing. So organic meaning that you're not paying to have your business showing up number one on, this is the number one position on the first page. So click away, and that's not going to cost that guy anything. So the three things that I'm going to go over today are content, backlinks, and citations, because they're carry probably the most weight. Age is a factor, but of course we can't control that. So, leaving that out of it, those three things carry the most weight in getting yourself there. So, got your site here. Start with content. Content's just a fancy way of saying words. So if we look at your site, other than these testimonials that you have here on your home page, really you've only got this little tiny bit here. Google likes to see 1,000 to 1,500 words on your homepage, and they can't read pictures. Very nice looking site, like, for sure, right? But Google, as far as Google goes, not your customer, but Google and ranking purposes, they need the words, because they make money by keeping people on their search engine. So when somebody types something into the browser, aka appliance repair, they want to do, serve up the best results, so the person just stays on their search engine and doesn't go elsewhere looking for something. So even when it comes to the pictures, see, if I do this, I can find out what the picture is named. So it's washing machine, and then some serial numbers. Well, your customers probably not just going to put washing machine. I mean, are they going to buy a washing machine? Do they need it repaired? So, washing machine repair, washing machine service, those are the type of things that your customer is going to be putting in there. So I took the top guy in Abbotsford that was ranking there in that number one position organically, so we could kind of use him as a comparison. Now, he does have some content, but nowhere near 1,000 to 1,500 words. So that's the beauty of content. It's so effective, carries so much weight, and most businesses don't use it. Don't realize how much it's helping in the rankings. So it's easy to beat. All the things that I'm telling you right now, if you just go ahead and do better and do more than what they're doing, then over time, it's gonna push you up, power you up the search engines. So then that'll lead us to backlinks. Easiest way, I guess, to explain what a backlink is think of the internet as a popularity contest. So the more backlinks, aka votes, that you have, then Google's going to go, oh, hey, look at this guy. He's everybody's paying attention to him. Let's boost him up the rankings. So as in vote or backlink, referring domain, what that is when another website on the internet links back to yours, has a link back to yours. So, in Google's eyes, as I say, that looks like a vote. So this guy's being found for 362 words by, the crawlers, right? The Google bots that go around and crawl the websites. And due to the work that he's done there with his backlink profile and the content that he has, he had 329 visitors to his site organically, so he didn't pay for those clicks, right? So when we put your site into the same tool, we can see that you've got three referring domains, and it's not always, you know, not all links are created equal. If they're coming from an authoritative site, if they're, you know, and it's relevant to what it, you know, like for an example, you get a backlink from a pizza shop, it's not going to carry as much weight as if it was something relevant to what it is, the service that you offer. You're being found for 12 words and organically. So you got, you know, traffic coming to your website, but it's from your paid ads, not organically, right? So if we look, you know, it's not a lot of content for Google to grab that for, but we look into it. These are the words that you're being found for, and we can see these numbers fall in line. So 40, you know, say 40 to 50, that's the 4th or 5th page, right? Let's see where how he's doing. Put his words in. So you can see number one for a number of these search terms, he is showing up in the number 1 position, and that's really just the content and the backlinks. So another great place to be if you've got things optimized, obviously, would be to be, you know, the more times you can be in the number 1 spot on the first page, the better, you know, ultimately dominate it. So this area here, the maps listing, this is what you would call a citation. So a citation is a place on the internet where you're going to find your exact business name, address, and phone number. Now, quite often I'll find they fall in line. I put the search for appliance repair in Abbotsford into a local citation finder, and sure enough, we've got the citywide. He was up there in the top 3, and what was the other one? Quality, yeah, they're up there too, right? So they kind of fall in line with the organic listings, and citations are really powerful in pushing you up into the maps listing, pushing you up further. So once again, you know, you can just go to a source like this. This is something you can actually do yourself. The content you can do yourself, and this is a backlink also, because it's linking to your site. As I said, these are all things that you can kind of chip away at yourself if you like, and so all this is the sources of where they have, and if you compare, you can even do a comparison when you put it into this tool. This site here is called White Spark. There's other ones that find citations for you, but you can see, I'll find him citywide. So citywide, you know, there's a lot that he doesn't have here, but you compare it to your competitors and topbiz.ca. So you go there and you just get your business listed there. Yellow Pages, Home Stars, all of those are just places where you would find your name, address, and phone number. So I hope that information has helped you out some. Content would be a really big one. You'd be just surprised, because it just gives Google that many more opportunities to find you and show that, hey, this guy does what you're looking for. So thanks, Hen. Thank you for taking my call today, and thank you for taking a look at the video. Once again, my name is Marcy.